All right, guys, Mikey here from Mikey's Iron Rage. And guys, I got a very interesting video for you today. And it's on Dexter the Blade Jackson at the 2008 Mr. Olympia, which he ended up winning, versus the 2020 Arnold Classic version of Dexter the Blade Jackson, which he placed second behind William Bonac. And in my opinion, if Bonac was off, Dexter would have won the 2020 Arnold Classic for sure. But anyways, guys, in this video, we're going to go through the poses, but we're not going to give each year a point or anything like that because it makes no sense. 2008 and 2009, Dexter Jackson was just untouchable. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare the two, and just to see how Dexter's physique held up after all these years in bodybuilding, you know what I mean? And just to see the difference and how good the blade looked at the 2020 Arnold Classic. It was nothing short of fucking mind-blowing. He looked unbelievable. And so with that being said, guys, let's just jump right into it. And so without any further ado, let's get it on. And we got the first pose of the night, guys, the front relaxed. And like I said, we're not going to give each year a point or anything like that because obviously 2008 is going to probably destroy 2020 Arnold Classic Dexter Jackson. But like, for instance, in this pose, guys, look at the difference in the midsection. Dexter's midsection definitely blew out. I mean, it's so much tighter in 2008. He's got a better V-taper, but he is bigger though. Weight-wise, he's definitely bigger in 2020 than he was in 2008. So if I were to give a point to anybody, it would definitely be the 2008 version of the blade, but I digress. All right, guys, off to the next pose, and we got the ab and thigh. And look at how beautifully, and I mean how beautifully, Dexter Jackson in 2008 and 2009 held that ab and thigh pose. It's just unbelievable. The abs are so deeply cut. The serratus looks unbelievable. The V-taper is great. His chest is huge. His quads look good. But you know what? His quads are just as big as they were in 2008, if not bigger. And that's crazy, guys, because you know what? He's 50 years old. Usually you lose size in the quads. And you lose the cuts to the quads. Dexter actually looks like he gained some cuts to the quads, making them look a little more ripped in 2020 at the Arnold Classic. But I digress. All right, guys, now we got the hands clasped most muscular. And look at Dexter in 2020. My God, he looks fucking crazy. If I were to give a point to anybody in this pose, I would definitely go with 2020 Arnold Classic Dexter Jackson. Look at his arms and shoulders. Even his chest is bigger. I would say Dexter Jackson's like 8 to 10 pounds heavier here in 2020 at the Arnold. But anyways, guys, off to the next pose, and we got the crab most muscular. And if I were to give a point to anybody, I think I would go with 2020 in this pose. His arms and shoulders look a little fuller in 2008, but Dexter looks drier in 2020, and his traps might even be bigger in 2020. Dexter always had a great set of traps. So if all in all, if I were to give a point to anybody, I would go with 2020, but that one could go either way. All right, guys, now we got the front lat spread, and this is another one that I think I would give to 2020. I think he's a little bit wider in 2020, and what's making him look maybe not as wide in 2020 is the midsection. You see how his midsection's a little bit tighter in 2008? And when your midsection's tighter, you have a better V-taper, and you look wider. Plus, look at Dexter's fucking quads in 2020. Like I said before, they're way bigger than they were in 2008. All right, guys, now we got the front double bicep. And my God, does Dexter hold this pose great in 2008 and 2020. First of all, his arms might not be as big in 2020, but they're very, very dry and a little more peakier. His triceps are a little down too in 2020, but other than that, his midsection looks phenomenal. His quads look great. The V-taper looks great. I mean, this guy is 50 fucking years old, guys. 50 years old. With a physique like this, I can only wish to have a physique like that at 50 years old. But I digress. Now, guys, we got a side chest pose. And for some weird reason, 2020 Arnold Classic Dexter Jackson, his side chest looks very weird. It looks very pointy. His chest actually looks pointy. I mean, other than that, the silhouette looks great. But Dexter in 2008, he fills the pose out so much better. And his chest is popping a lot more. But I don't know what's up with Dexter's chest in 2020. It just looks very weird to me, in my opinion. All right, guys, now we got the rear lat spread. And you see Dexter's a little fuller in 2008, but that's to be expected because Dexter's fucking 50 years old. But Dexter does look good in 2020 in this pose. His traps look great. He's nice and wide. His hams and glutes are even on point. He's still got hams and glutes. I mean, the genetics on Dexter Jackson is just mind-blowing to me. But if I were to give a point to anybody, it would definitely go to 2008. All right, guys, now we got the rear double bicep. And look at this. Look at this. I mean, not for nothing, I think I would go 2020. I think his traps are popping a little bit more. I think he has just as much detail. And you guys got to remember, the skin color is totally different. I don't really like that dark look like Dexter's displaying at the 2020 Arnold. I like the skin color of Dexter at like the 2008 Mr. Olympia, 2009 Mr. Olympia. He looks a little too dark, but I tell you, his rear double bicep is rivaling 2008 Dexter Jackson. And like I keep saying, it's just mind-blowing. And I can't wait to see what Dexter the Blade Jackson looks like at the 2020 Arnold Classic. I mean, the 2020 Mr. Olympia. Now, could you guys imagine if Dexter comes in even better? He'll place top 3. If not, I think he'll definitely be in the top 6 for sure. But he could be in the top 3. So guys, let me know what you think about this awesome comparison video. And how do you think Dexter Jackson's physique held up after all these years in bodybuilding and all these competitions year after year after year? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Mikey's Iron Rage. Peace out, guys.